Hey everyone, today I will be doing an unboxing for you of the brand new Nike Magista Obras. So let's get right into it. I will say right away that this isn't technically a real unboxing. I've already opened them. I've actually even played with them a couple times, a couple practices and a game. But for the sake of the video, I thought I'll show you what's in the box as well. So shoe number one, second one, and of course with all Nike products, at least the top end ones, you do get a string bag. So let's see into the box. There's nothing else in it. And here is the string bag. Same color as the shoes. Nike calls it Volt. You get the Nike logo there. And then on the other side, you have Nike football. On the inside, you do get a little extra pocket here, which is good for like your keys or phone or some change, stuff like that. So that's the bag, and of course, the shoes. So here we are. As I said before, I've actually played with them a couple times, so they already have some dirt on them from the turf and stuff like that. But here we are, the Nike Magista Obras. So this video will be more of a review instead of an unboxing about them, what I think about them. So we'll start off, I guess, with what it's made out of. I'm sure you've all known by now that it's made out of Flyknit, and of course it's got what Nike calls the dynamic fit collar. Basically, it's just a sock. So runs up to just over the cut of your ankle. Really hugs that. It's very tight, but you can barely feel it when it's on. Fantastic kind of idea, I guess. But is it going to revolutionize all soccer shoes? I don't know, but it's been really, really good for me. I like it quite a bit. It's very, very comfortable. And as I said, the shoe's made out of what Nike call Flyknit. They've used it on some running shoes before. And it's worked very, very well for them. It's a knit, so they use a machine and they knit it together. So it's a new kind of upper, and then they basically put what they call it Nike Skin. It's a thin layer on top, basically the same material as the Hypervenoms. It just doesn't feel quite as waxy as the Hypervenoms. It's a lot more smooth, and it's got a nicer touch in my opinion. Very soft, very comfortable, and the good thing about these shoes, at least in my opinion, the best thing about them is with this high cut, your foot doesn't move at all, and I mean at all. The shoe is literally locked to your foot, and I think that's the whole idea behind this high cut collar. My foot doesn't slide around at all. It feels like I'm wearing, I guess the best way to describe it is literally I'm wearing a sock with studs on the bottom of it, because it doesn't move. And I guess that's what you want out of it. Very, very comfortable, as I said. You can see how soft it is. And it's just nothing I've ever used before in a soccer shoe. So I'll show you, I guess, the sole plate of them. Bottom is, they're all conical studs, but you get 1, 2, 3 bladed studs, I guess. But very good pattern, especially for someone like me who all we play on is turf. So when you're into the ground with the conical studs, it's going to be very easy to pivot, and you won't get stuck, risk of injury, and all that sort of thing. So they've worked really, really well in that sense. Good stud pattern, not too deep, not too long, just perfect length. And so that's the sole plate. It's very similar to the Hypervenoms again. It's got this kind of pattern through it. I believe it's made out of, well, this is obviously an external heel counter, so it's hard plastic, and this is a P-Bax material, what they call it. So that's what that's all made out of. You can see the inside of the shoe, perforated insole. I won't pull it out, but you can see in there, perforated insole. It says Magista on it. See if you can get that right there. So there it is. And yeah, very, very, very comfortable. I guess I'll move on to now how they fit exactly. If you were looking for a pair, what size would you get? How do they fit? So first off, I'll say I'm an Adidas wearer. I love the Predators. I've had every pair since 2004. And the last ones, the LZ2s, were incredible. I still have mine. I still wear them. They're fantastic. With Adidas shoes, I'm always the same size. I never have a second guess myself or have a trouble with sizing. No matter what model I go for, whether it's the F50s, the Predators, the Adipures, or even the I can't even think of it now. But always the same size. Always the same size. And the Nitro Charge, sorry, I had a pair of those as well. That's the shoe I was looking for. All of them same size. With Nike, depending on the shoe, it always seems to be a different size. So it's a different story for me. It may not be that way with everyone, but at least for me, that's why I generally stay with Adidas. But this was the first Nike shoe that's come out in a while that I've wanted to give a try. I ordered them online because they never had them in store when I got them. I still don't know if they have them in stores around here. But so what I ended up doing, and this is what I recommend for anyone who's looking to purchase a pair of the Nike Magistas. Don't listen to, oh, they are made true to size, get your normal size. Don't listen to, oh, they're made half a size small, go down half a size. Don't listen to if they're half a size big, go up half a size. Go to your store, try on a pair of Hypervenom Phantoms and a pair of Nike Tempo Legends. Try those two shoes on because these are made off the same platform, very, very similar platform. Try those on. Whatever size fits you in those, that's the size you are in the Magistas. That's exactly what I did. I went to my local store, I tried on a pair of Hypervenom Phantoms, and I actually tried on the second tier of the Legends because they didn't have the top of the line ones. So I tried those on, and I got the same size. I figured out what size I was in those, and that's the size I ordered, and it was perfect. So for me, these are the perfect size for me. Same size as what I would have been in the Hypervenoms, same size as what I would have been in the Legends. But the good thing about this is if you have a wide foot, these are much, much more comfortable than the Hypervenoms. The Hypervenoms are so incredibly narrow. And for me, I have the fattest foot you'll ever see. Very, very wide. But these fit very, very well for me. They hug my foot. They're tight, but they fit very, very well. And so if you are looking to get a pair, again, go to your local soccer store. Try on the Hypervenom Phantoms and the Legends. Whatever size you are in those, that's the size you should order for the Magista Obras. What else can I say about them? Here's the dynamic fit collar. I guess I'll show you kind of how that is, how stretchy it is. I mean, you can pull on it, and it comes right back to its size. Very, very comfortable. A little more difficult to get on than a normal pair of soccer shoes, that's for sure. But once they're on, they're not going anywhere, that's for sure. And that's the whole idea behind this whole thing. So, unique idea, and you're definitely going to stand out with the colorway. It's the only one they have right now, unless you go the Nike ID way of doing it. You can create your own color, but a little bit more expensive. But if you want to do that, you have that option. So that's kind of a cool idea. Nice and flexible as well. And it's a great, great shoe. Very, very good shoe. I'm very, very impressed with it. I love it. I'm going to keep wearing it. I might even get a second pair once these ones wear out. But I'm very impressed with this shoe, and the dynamic fit collar, as they call it, is a great, great idea. Last thing I guess I'll say is, if there's any bad things about them, in my opinion, the only one thing that bothered me is, I'll show you on this shoe, is because of the dynamic fit collar, there's only one stitching area. The only where they sew it all together, or they stitch it all together, is at the back. That's what that sort of piece of material is there, where you see the Magista logo. On the back of the heel, on the Achilles tendon, right about here on the inside, there's kind of a tab. And you won't get that with a normal soccer shoe, obviously, because it's cut below the ankle. But with these ones, you really do feel it up here, and it's kind of annoying at the beginning. I'm sure with wear, it's going to get softer, and you're not going to notice it, and it won't feel it. But for the first couple of wears, you're definitely going to feel that tab at the back, and it's not much you can do about it. But that's the only problem with them. And like I said, I'm sure once you wear them several times, once you break them in, that will not bother you as much anymore. And so that's it for my video, and take care. That's once again the Nike Magista Obras. If you have any questions, I'll try and answer them, so leave them down in the comments and it would be great. So that's my review of the Nike Magista Obras, and take care. Thanks for watching.